Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing this beautiful soft glam look for dark skin. Continue to watch so you can see how I got this beautiful soft glam look.
Alright, I'm starting off with the e.l.f. primer before I put my foundation. Then right on top of that, I go right in with my foundation stick by Juvia's Place. I love this stick because it really just gives a nice, lightweight, creamy foundation, full coverage look. Once I put my foundation in all my desired areas, I then go in with my foundation brush, also by Juvia's Place, and I tap it all in until it blends perfectly. Now, intertwined with this video, I did try a new bronzer, and initially, I think it was a bad judge of character because I tried the darkest shade, and I feel personally like it made me look a little bit muddy. So I went in on top of that, and I used the shade that was directly underneath it, which was just a little warm but dark, and I feel like it complements me so well. So I just took that with the same brush and went over that initial bronzer, and I feel like it made it blend beautifully with my foundation. Next, I'm going right in with my concealer. And I love a good concealer because it just helps to brighten those areas in the face that give it a nice little glow and bring that life back to my face after foundation. But if you continue to watch, you'll see why I say this. I wish I would have done my concealer after I did my blush. But continue to watch and we'll get there. The areas where I put my concealer is in the forehead, on the bridge of the nose, under my eyes, under my nose, and then on my chin. If you ever look at your natural face in the natural light, you'll see where the sun hits it. And those are the areas that you want to focus on concealing because that's what you want to glow. In the same way that I pat all of my foundation, I'm going to pat my concealer because I don't want to swipe it. I just want to pat it right into the skin and let it blend very well. I did use my Slay Ready Cosmetics brush in the, I believe, 004 for this concealer. I feel like my concealer kind of overshadowed my face a bit, so I go back in with my bronzer, my cream bronzer at that, and I just want to define that area on my nose and really just get that all together. Then I go back in with my foundation brush, and I like to just pat over all the areas to make all my creams come together. In this step, I know it sounds tedious, but it does help. It has changed my makeup game so much because it really just melts everything into one before I go in with powder. Now getting back to what I was saying about my blush. Now you're going to see I'm putting on my blush, and I used the Made by Mitchell cream bronzer and cream blush. And I think it came out beautiful, but again, I was trying it on for the first time, and instead of me swatching it on my hand, I just went right ahead of my face, which was a big no-no for me because as you can see, it was very, very blush heavy. But thanks be to God, I do know how to fix it. So that's why I decided to go back in with a little bit of concealer because I want to dumb this blush all the way down. I cannot be out here looking like Ronald McDonald or any type of clown. So this is why I use this extra step. But what helps is to go in first with your blush and then to go in with your concealer. And that way it will automatically do this job without having to do two steps. Now I'm going in with my setting powder under my eyes, and yes, I look up that high because I do not want to set any creases under my eyes. It is imperative because I do have heavy creasing, and I want to just make sure that my makeup looks perfect and doesn't have all these crinkles and wrinkles that I set. Now it's time to go in with my powdered bronzer, and I go along those same areas that I did with the cream bronzer. I'm using the Juvia's Place bronzer deep to dark palette, and I'm using the Real Techniques brush. If you can see, this brush is so tea. It does have multiple molds where you can push it up as high to make it a big brush, or for the nose, you can make it smaller. So I absolutely adore this brush. And now I'm going in with the Juvia's Place powdered blush. I love this two-tone palette, and this just really brings it all together, as well as setting my blush where I put the cream. And another thing that I believe changes the game is when you don't really want to use any type of eyeshadow, I just go in with my bronzer, the same shade that I used around the other parts of my face, and I just put that under my eyes, just deepening in the crease area just to bring out that natural section. And I think it looks amazing. And the same goes for under my eyes. Again, I'm not using eyeshadow. I'm just using my bronzer palette. I personally don't do a lot to my brows because my brows are microbladed and tinted. So all I do is take a little bit of dark brown eyebrow gel, which is by Juvia's Place, and I just kind of set them into place just to give a natural brow. And because I'm doing a soft glam, I'm not doing a wang. I'm just going to take my eyeliner and just go across my eyelids a little bit before I put on the glue and put on my cute little cat eye lashes. Now for a simple but matte lip that will stay on all day, I'm going in with Slay Ready Cosmetics and Destiny as my brown to line my lips. And then I'm using the ABH color Ashton for the inner so that I can just give it a cute little natural lip.
I hope you enjoyed this soft glam. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.